This is Sonic, and you're watching HKDL of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Alright, I'm at the Toys R Us and try to look for some Sonic the Hedgehog toys. Let's go. Look guys, there's some Sonic Hedgehog toys. There's Sonic Hedgehog 2 movie. Oh, this is so cool. I want to get this one. And this, the classic gang. Oh my god. Look at that. Oh, they have this Mario Sonic. Look at it. Oh, it's this wave. I forgot what wave is it. I know there's Sonic, Tails, like Robo, and SBO. And look at this classic Sonic. Oh, Shadow. Modern Tails. Oh my god, these diecast. There's Sonic and Knuckles. Sonic. Sorry, it's Tails and Knuckles. Knuckles again, but no Sonic. You know what? I'm gonna pick this one and pick this one up. Maybe maybe Shadow and this Modern Tails. Okay, that's it.
Okay, I finally got them out of the store. And I gotta say that this is my first unboxing video and reviewed the first time. Because I never done this before, so here them are. You can see that there's different Sonic toys that I got it from Toys R Us, like this classic characters, classic collection figure pack, and the movie figure packs, and some other 2.5 figures like this Flying Tails and Shadow the Hedgehog. All right, so let's open them. Alright, here are the classic characters. You can see there's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, and Dr. Eggman. I gotta say, this pack is really cool. I mean, if you take a look at the packaging, the design's cool. It just have a classic character on it. So, you can see that these are the classic gang. You know what? I wish if they make this a modern character, modern collector figures come with modern characters, that would be awesome. I mean, please, Jax, please do this. Anyway, so let's talk about the figure first. So here is Sonic the Hedgehog. You can see that he has classic design, and his pose is awesome. And a lot of people complain about this Sonic because he smile. But I don't complain, but I think it looks cool though. But you know, it's actually based from Sonic Mania. I mean, if you have watched Sonic Mania Adventure, you know the Sonic have this smile on it, so it doesn't matter. Next is Tails. Okay, so Tails is way past. It's so cool though. Look at his tails. He actually move. You know what? It's amazing. I mean, look at it. It's classic Tails. And okay, so Tails can move his tail and he can move all the way around, and they scale pretty well next to Sonic and Knuckles and Amy and Dr. Eggman. I gotta say he is also coolest and cutest, and look at his fur. Yeah, this is Tails. They have the modern Tails version, just like this, but it's modern. And some people want to make the flying Tails just like the modern did of the 2.5 figures. I mean, how about if there's a 4-inch line where classic Tails or classic Knuckles, classic Amy, you know the classic game from the Sonic Mania. So yeah, this is Tails. Next is Knuckles. Wow, Knuckles. I mean, look at his design. He can move all the way around, and some people said that his head doesn't turn because he have to move all his arms, and yeah, so Knuckles cannot turn his head. I mean, a lot of companies didn't make Knuckles' head turn. Like Jasper didn't do it, Tommy didn't do it, and Jack specific didn't do it. Poor Knuckles. But anyway, he still is one of my favorite characters. I mean, Sonic is one of my favorite. You know what? I like the Team Sonic of team. I like the Team Sonic characters like Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. You know what? These three are my favorite. Next is move on to Amy Rose. This is also cool. This is also amazing character. I gotta say. I mean, Amy is also my favorite character for Sonic the Hedgehog. But this Amy is a classic Amy. You can see she had a green shirt and a pink dress and white shoes. Unlike the modern characters, her design is different from the modern series. You know what? I think Jack should make the 2.5 figures of modern Amy Rose. I mean, please. Jack specific, please. And last but not least, the main villain, Dr. Eggman, or Dr. Robotnik. Okay, this Eggman is really cool. He's look like the 4-inch one, and I remember they made this classic Eggman. I think maybe Jazzers. I can't remember because Jazzers make this Eggman in classic look, but and now Tomy never made it up. They did made it, but in the I forget what it is. Tomy had made it, but it never happened. But finally we have Jack specific made this classic Eggman. It's so cool. It actually look like the Japanese design of Robotnik. Yeah. Alright, next is the Sonic Hedgehog 2 movie character. Movie figure collection. Hey, okay. Sorry, my camera's. Alright, there we go. There we go. Alright, so here are the movie characters you can see on the front. So let's talk about Sonic first. You know, always begin with this blue hedgehog. I gotta say that this is one of my favorite design of Sonic. I mean, this is the movie Sonic. I know they have made the classic Sonic that I showed you before, and there's a modern Sonic, and it's actually scaled like this. This is a 2.5 figures, and the design looks so cool. Look at the shoes. It's actually from the looks like from the movie, and look, and you can see all the quills on his head and everywhere, and even his belly looks like there's a little bit fur on it. And yeah, this is one of my favorite. I love it. Next up, it's Miles Tails per Hour, also known as Tails. This is also one of my favorite one. I mean, look at Tails' hair. It just straight up. And look this, and his tails can move as well. Just like the classic Tails that I show you. And yeah, just like the movie Sonic, his quills, it can show on his figure and even his stomach. Yeah, hope I'm not too late. Next one, it's unlike Sonic, I don't chuckles. You may call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckles. That's right, it's Knuckles. This is also one of my favorite one. It actually looks like from the movie. I mean, look at his shoes, just like Sonic and Tails. And his shoes design is exactly from the movie. And yeah, that's Knuckles. My new BFA. Best of friends forever and ever. Yeah, that's Knuckles. Do I look like I need your power? Next, the main villain, Dr. Robotnik. So here's Robotnik himself. Look at his head. It actually looks like Jim Carrey. You can see.
is actually Jim Carrey design, and I gotta say, his character. I mean, this figure looks beautiful. I mean, look at the shoes. It's a little bit gold on here and there, and yeah, I know they have the 4-inch line of this movie figures, and this Robotnik, the four the 4-inch line. It looks like Jim Carrey. This one is a little bit like Jim Carrey. You can see his eyes. It looks like Jim Carrey. I can clearly tell this is Jim Carrey version of Robotnik. Yeah, and, and I really like his mustache. Papa's got a brand new stash. Ha! And last but not least is the Buzz Bomber. This is actually the movie version of Buzz Bomber, and I did do a little bit movement a little bit. I mean, I did do his waist and his head, but his head can turn. But I don't want to break these figures, but I can move him up and down. And the coolest part is he come with the stand. Yeah, you can see this. There's a clear stand on it, and he just like he was flying. I know there's another Buzz Bomber with the 2.5 figures, but it's actually is the classic version of design, the game version design. I know there's Buzz Bomber from the game, and there's Motobugs, and there's Chopper now, and you know the rest of the Batniks that Eggman had created. So this is the movie version of the Buzz Bombers, and I know there's a egg drone come with the 4-inch Robotnik. You know what? I still love it. So here they are, the movie collection figures. Sorry, I said pronounced wrong. These movie figure collections. So yeah. You know I'm gonna pick Sonic. Yeah. Quick stretch, little snack, and here we go. Alright, so here are the single pack, or should I say, I forget what wave it is. The modern figures. You can see it. There's flying tails and Shadow. So let's talk with Shadow first. Yeah, I'm the ultimate life form. I mean, look at this Shadow. He looks beautiful. You know, Shadow is also the coolest character in Sonic series. Yeah, especially in Sonic Adventure 2, where he and Sonic turned into Super Sonic in the games, like live and learn. Yeah, I mean, look. I mean, by the way, I was talking about the game. Anyway, so here's Shadow. The figure design looks accurate from the games, and look at his wrist. He had a gold ring on his hands. Yeah, just like this one, and he had a smirk. It's like, he's like he's have to show his teeth, and he had the rocket shoes. Yeah, rocket shoes. Yeah, and he had a smirk. He's just like, I don't know what does that mean, but I'm pretty sure he was like, I don't want from the game where he's sworn. He just say, "Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?" Yeah, he's edgy. Yeah, Chaos Control. Yeah, Shadow. All right, next, it's Flying Tails, or should I say, Modern Tails, with his tails propelling. This is actually one of my favorite ones. I mean, look at his tails. He can move, just like pretend he was flying, though. Yeah, he can fly. Yeah, I want to fly high. And his head can move, and his legs, and his hands. Yeah, I know there's another tails with his normal tails. We're also spinning version. And the 4-inch line they made the flying tails just like this, but but the tail design was different, but didn't have these. I don't know what they call tails is with his propelling. Anyway, you know what? I wish I can. You know what? I can make this
as a stop motion video in the future. I don't know. Yeah. Alright, Tails, time to fly. Well, here are them all. All different characters and all different characters, and in here you can see there. You can see I just post Sonic and Knuckles from the movie version as the action, where they were have a fight, and they who's get their Master Emerald, and but unfortunately Robotnik just grabbed the emerald. Yeah, you can see. Yeah, so you can see the characters are just lining up already. You know, I wish I would get more of them. I really want the classic. I mean, not classic. It's modern collection, modern figure collection. Like there's modern Sonic, modern Tails, but his tail was a normal tail, and there's modern Knuckles, and there's Silver, there's Shadow, and I know there will be a 2.5 skill of Rouge the Bat, and there's Chow, modern Metal Sonic, you know, whatever. All the characters from the Sonic the Hedgehog series, like the classic one. I still need to have this classic Super Sonic, and of Mighty and Ray and classic Metal Sonic, and I search it, and there's an advent calendar come with Mighty and Ray and classic Metal Sonic, classic Super Sonic, and Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles in the Christmas outfit. You know what? I was excited. You know what? I wish they should make more. I mean, I already said it, but I already said it. I need a modern figure pack, and also and also the super pack covers Super Sonic, Super Shadow, and there's I think maybe Super Silver. I don't know, but I want to get all the 2.5 figures and the 4-inch figures. You know what? I really love this company who made this awesome Sonic figures of all time. You know what? Jakks Pacific made the coolest Sonic toys ever. Unlike Jazzwares. You know what? Jazzwares made a lot of Sonic toys back in the years. But I don't know how it was. But I just know it. Anyway. So thanks for watching. And please give me a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. We'll see you later, guys. Sonic's